and simply wanted to let you know. Being quite honest, I think mouthfeel is stupid. And I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. No, I'm not being funny. I don't feel like doing it anymore. I will fill it in with something else. No pun intended.
Well, what do you have in mind?
I don't care. More viewer mail.
But
Doesn't
no,
matter.
no.
Nobody's listening at that point.
If they don't listen, that's fine. But for me, I think it's like the best feature we have.
Yeah, well, we're not here for you. I don't know what to tell you. So, it's like 2 minutes long. What's the point? It's
It's
not...
our best feature.
I highly doubt that. There's something you should know, Owen. Oh, hey, Owen. How you doing?
Depressed.
You and your jokes.
I'm gonna go kill myself now.
A podcast? Sure. Let's do it.
Where do you keep the razor blades?
This is a podcast hosted by Owen and Phil. Grab your family and your friends because we've got some time to kill.
I'm gonna cut myself now.
Speaking of killing,
I'm cutting myself now.
did you lock your front door?
How do I stop the bleeding?
'Cause if you didn't, we are liable to break in and stab you and leave you bleeding on the floor. We spent all of our money to bring you this production.
Why are you still
I hope
singing?
you can all appreciate that we spent nothing on this introduction.
For the love of God, help me.
This is our podcast, yeah. It's called The Wave of Absurdity.
Help me.
Now that you've listened this far, you'll be trapped here for an eternity. Oh! Let's listen in and see what the boys are up to.
Hey! It's a
Wow.
podcast. What's up, Phil?
That was like a little ride you were on there.
Well, because this wave of absurdity is so crazy, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's up and down and round and round. It's got loops and loops and thrills and chills. You don't know what's gonna happen. What's up, Phil?
I am not on half as many drugs as my co-host Owen there.
Why the hell not? Let's sniff a skunk's anus. Ooh.
Owen, I feel like you're in just the right mood to help me out with something before
Oh
we
yeah,
hit the
Phil,
news.
what is it? What's up, buddy?
I need you to calm your yo-yo ass down.
Have a yo-yo. Oh, YOLO.
Speaking of yo-yos, just want to mention, for some of you, one of you, good things are in store for you.
Wave of absurdity at hotmail.com. Email us. Hey.
It's the only podcast that starts out, hey, if you're into yo-yos, somebody might be lucky.
You know, yo-yos can relate to life, you know, Phil. Sometimes you have your highs and sometimes you have your lows. And
That's
sometimes
why-
you spin on your chair so fucking much you get so crazy and dizzy. Whoa! And sometimes your mum yells at you to walk the dog.
I've seen that skit. Don't you? Ooh,
There's a skit?
plagiarized on like a Smothers Brothers.
Who?
Oh, never mind.
Are they like a 60s show?
Yeah. One of them, the Yo-Yo Man. He had a whole. He had a whole.
Just because you know them doesn't mean I know them.
Okay, well,
Way to deflate my balloon.
I am going to read off the schedule. The first of which is Gay Banter. Hey, Owen, I was at Walmart the other day, the big, super corporate, massive Walmart.
Oh, yeah?
Did you ever, I don't know, read or hear about the people? It's kind of like an ongoing joke to see what 3 weird items to freak out the lady at the register.
No, but it sounds interesting.
Yeah, you grab 3 wacky, unrelated things, and then when you go check out, you try to, freak out the person that's ringing you up. Like 3, I think, like certs, an axe, and maybe some dog toys. Just to see if that evokes a response from the cashier. Like,
Oh, that's crazy. That's shenanigans right there.
It is. It does suck when you have to get 3 items that are completely different. I had to get a birthday card, some grease, some household grease, and an extension cord. Turns out there was no cashier. I just went through the self-serve thing. I didn't even.
What a great story.
I didn't even scan the grease. It's like I stole it.
Oh my goodness. Well, you've just admitted to the masses that you've stolen grease. I hope you're going to be taking that back to Walmart now and be paying for it.
Grease is the word. I always steal from Walmart. I just want to let you know that. Constantly. Frequently.
Okay. I will be forwarding this soundbite on to Walmart employees.
Ooh, neighbors update. I should let them know how much I steal from Walmart. They might want stuff.
What's the biggest thing you've stolen?
A sack
Apart
of
from my
bird
heart.
seed. That's awkward. So also, we have world news.
Yep.
Viewer news is a type of news that is also like world news, but sent in by the viewers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Something
We got the
about,
new feature
Owen wants to talk about his new feature.
that I've stolen.
From?
Whose line is it anyway?
I see. Go on.
We'll get to that later.
All right. Well, there's still Master Debater.
What? What
there's-
is the topic so we can whet the people's appetites?
Ooh, funny you should use those words because the topic is, do we need porn that features women and men 75 years of age and older?
Granny pod!
Yes. There's no would you rather, but there will be a lateral thinking, I do believe.
And I have vowed that you will not get this one.
Yes. There is some viewer mail, more gay banter, and hope you weren't fooled hope you weren't fooled from the beginning of the show. There will be, I know Owen likes to say it best, the last segment of the show.
Mamma mia, that's a nice mouthful.
Yes, that's the heart that I look for every week. Episode 9, is that where we're at?
It is. Only a few episodes left before the big finale.
Yes, which we do have plans for. Did we write them down? Only time will tell.
I'm not aware of this.
Oh, and I would like for you to kick off the news. I want you to read this article. It's in itself mostly strange. It fits the absurdity bill. That much, I assure you.
Click.
What I want you to do... What did you do? Did you send me something? Oh, no. All right. What I want you to do is read it as if it were a national tragedy. Do you think you can do that?
Yes.
Good.
Click.
Take your
There's a
time.
video.
Don't watch it.
This just in. I read. This just in. Westlake. Cleaning fairy breaks into houses and leaves cleaning bill. Tragedy has struck our fair nation when cleaning fairies, air quotes, broke into an unsuspecting victim's house to leave a cleaning bill. Police have identified a real-life cleaning fairy who may be flapping her wings into a jail cell. The woman who broke into a Westlake home did some light cleaning, then left a bill. The family thought a cleaning service sent someone to the wrong house, but the cleaning fairy told them it was no mistake, and they better pay up. Sherry Bush has retold this story many times, and that she can remember every neighbor wants to know about the cleaning woman who took the sign on her front door a bit too literary. There were some coffee mugs that my husband had out, Bush said. She had washed them all. Now, There is a national ban on cleaning right now, so if anybody is cleaning, please do not clean after the curfew of 7 p.m. That is 7 p.m. This will be in effect
Show a little respect.
until this fiend can be brought to justice. Do not leave your children unattended outside in case of a clean face. Do not let them go near mud unattended. Please do stay with your children at all times. Please keep your cars in your garages. Again, you know, it's assholes like this that destroy this nation. So what if we get a little dirt on ourselves? Can't I, as a free citizen, feel dirty without some Nazi coming in and cleaning the streets?
And charging you.
When the Bushes read it, they thought Sue Warren just cleaned the wrong house, so they gave her a call. Quote, "I think our George dropped to the ground," Bush said. I said, "What happened? Did you get the wrong house?" She said, "No, I do this all the time." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "I just stop and clean your house." It isn't clear if Sue Warren does this all the time, but she did this last month in Beechwood and was charged with criminal trespassing. A friend living with Warren at home said Sue is working at her own, is always working and owns her own business. Sue Warren Cleaning can be found online.
Uh-oh.
That's what she does for a living. She cleans, Bush said. Now that we've seen the job that she did, it's like, whoa, $75? $15 maybe. Okay, this is not a laughing matter. No charges have been filed against Warren yet in Westlake, but they may still come. Despite the strange nature of these crimes, nothing was stolen from the homes.
This is not a laughing matter.
Again, stay safe, America.
Rogue cleaning lady. I bet you wish that happened to you. Somebody broke in and stole a box. Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up.
Where's my link?
Give me you a link, bitch! I will fuck you up without a link. Any instructions?
Probably read it out loud.
Waiting for it to load. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Come on!
Here at Wave of Absurdity, we have technical difficulties.
Well, I don't know.
Please enjoy this holding music. Is it fixed?
Nothing's happening.
We are sorry about these technical difficulties. We will resume normal broadcasting as soon as possible.
Okay, I fixed it.
We now return to our scheduled broadcast.
I didn't fix it, I just wanted you to stop. I don't know why it's not loading. Oh wait, one final terrible solution would be, will it work in Internet Explorer?
No news story is worth that.
Here we go. Cross your fingers.
Now,
No, unless they shut off. Nope, you're going to have to read this one.
blue turd, amazeballs, and mummy porn added to Collins Online Dictionary. More than 80 words and terms, including blue turd, amazeballs, and mummy porn, have been added to the online dictionary. Publisher Collins said it was blown away by the thousands of entries it received for its online resource after inviting all English-speaking members of the public to become word spotters and suggest new emerging words for inclusion.
Wow.
And a total list of 86 were chosen, and they can be seen in the news article, so go have a look. The term mummy porn was coined when the novel 50 Shades of Grey by British author Cunt Nugget shot to popularity this year. Blue-haired, an adjective commonly used in Scotland to describe someone who is drunk, was added along with Facebook, cyberbullying, and floordrobe.
Floordrobe. Wait, Facebook? It took that long for Facebook?
Yep. Which is defined as a pile of clothes left on the floor in the room. Tanya Clark, 30, from Nottingham, submitted the successful entry amazeballs, which is slang word for giving approval to something. Hey, Phil, this podcast is amazeballs.
I don't see that catching, no matter how hard we try.
She said, I saw it on Facebook and I just thought it was really cool.
Well, so she didn't even come up with it.
My daughter is 10 and she uses it all the time. I think it's one of those words that can be used a lot by teenagers and preteens.
Oh, God, I'm sickened. I'm unhappy.
They've added a low cog. Can you imagine what that is?
No.
London Organising Committee of the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Duh!
Well, so wait. They're letting in an acronym as a word?
It's an abbreviation. Yeah, they let it in, yeah.
Look, I think you should open Lauren's mail with the news in it. This news that you just read disturbs me.
Oh, is her news amazeballs?
It's not amazeballs. It's spectacular. That took a lot out of my brain to say that without spitting.
We're all very proud of you. Well, I'm going to go for... that's not as hot as I thought it would be. Ashley Houghton, accused of masturbating on Florida highway.
All right, you hold on to that one. I'm going to go with woman accused of shoving a chihuahua down her pants. After you.
Drivers pulled illegal U-turns to catch a glimpse of Ashley Houghton, witness said. Click the link, look at her. That's terrifying. I would not want to see what coochie that woman is packing. The 35-year-old woman was arrested. I wonder how many pounds she could lift with that cunt. Inside joke. And inside hair too. The 35-year-old woman was arrested on May 26th for masturbating in Highway 484.
Was she driving? Let's find out.
Well, a witness told authorities that Houghton had slowed traffic for more than 30 minutes before deputies arrived. The report said the witness also said that honking car horns only seemed to encourage her.
Sweet, like, me, get out of the way. Oh no, she's only masturbating more.
The county sheriff approached her. Houghton pulled up her shirt and bra, exposing her breasts and bra. According to the report, Houghton was arrested and taken to the Maron County Jail. When an officer attempted to put pants on her, the report said Houghton kicked and bit her. Houghton described her chomping as a love tap, the report said.
Oh man, reverse pants pudding. That's something they probably don't teach you on the force.
Houghton's alleged antics didn't stop once she had entered jail, where she continued to resist officers by spreading her legs, exposing her vagina and telling the officers to kiss her there, and refusing verbal commands to cooperate, according to the report. Houghton, who did the report, may have been under the influence of alcohol, was charged with exposure of sexual organs, battery on a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest.
That's yeah, there's a larger picture. It's not worth it. Well, she held up traffic for 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm surprised she should go that long.
Wow, okay.
Dude, I could have done that and had something to eat and gone to bed.
Yeah, that traffic light, I'm done. Okay.
It's true.
Good old Huffington Post. Jonah Turner accused of shoving a chihuahua down her pants. Most people who have to carry pets from one place to another might use their hands, a cage, or even a picnic basket. Shouldn't it be their hands, a picnic basket, or even a cage? Anyway. Jonah Turner allegedly tried to transport one of her pet chihuahuas by shoving the puppy down her pants. Turner has been arrested on charges of animal cruelty. The incident allegedly took place, blah, 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 called her apartment on a report of a domestic dispute. Okay. That's an odd one. She's got a dog down her pants.
Get Sparkles out of there, hon.
Officers at the scene reported that Turner was intoxicated, but she agreed to leave her apartment in return for her Chihuahua mix and the dog's 3 puppies. They're the real victims. After she sobered up. But as Turner gathered items to leave, she insisted on taking a 5-day-old Chihuahua puppy, according to the police report. Uh-oh. At that point, a witness told police that Turner had stuffed one of the puppies down her pants when she walked out. When Turner came back to get more items, the officer said they asked her to take the puppy out of her pants against the wall. Getting frisked, huh? You got anything that's gonna poke me? Huh? Got any guns? Got anything that's cute that might want to be adopted? Huh? Got a little furry friend of man in there? What's this? What have we got here? At which point, the suspect shook her leg, causing the puppy to roll out of the bottom of her right pant leg.
I don't think it rolled out. I think it just more like splattered. Just
yeah. It sounds more comical, like it rolled out like, hi, everybody.
Had little birds flying around his head.
Officials then asked the suspect to pick up the puppy so she would not step on it. All right, this story is going all over the place. The mother, whose name is Hida, that's the dog's mother. Oh, you know what? Forget this story.
The dog's mother is so upset.
I know. Let's have 3 paragraphs on the dog's mother.
Well.
This kind of reminds me of something. I was wondering, before we go on to anything else, there is more news. I don't know if you want to get onto it, but all these people that end up in jail, I've been obsessed with this place. Totally different story. It's not involved here, but let's just say hypothetically, I ended up in a holding cell. Nothing big. Just had to stay overnight or whatever. And it's I don't know if you've ever been in a holding cell. Not that I have, but
I have.
Generally, yeah. There's a few people involved in the area. You just try to mind your own, or if you see somebody.
I was underage, so I got my own cell.
Oh, well, whoop-de-fuck. All right, well, try to
I
imagine
was still in the big house, man. I came out
still,
with tattoos and a widened anus.
You're in a larger cell, either waiting to be processed. Anyway, you're in there, and you're sitting on a bench, and you're trying to keep to yourself. But it turns out, right next to you is the Ohio teddy bear lover. You just need to make it through the next few hours. How do you engage? How do you get through? I'm always worried, like, oh man, what if I don't make it through that simple time period just because I happen to be sitting next to the wrong person? I was wondering if you could roleplay being the Ohio teddy bear lover, and maybe you can help me roleplay my way out of sitting next to you, or just what to say, so I know when it happens.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So, all right. Boom. They just shut the cell.
Jesus, Phil! You're going all out with the sound effects. Stop it. You're making me look bad.
And I see an open spot. Most people are standing, but I see this guy.
Hey, yo, fish. I got a spot for you.
So I sit down, I jam my hands in my pockets, and I try to look defeated, slumped, just not interested in anything that's going on.
Hey, yo, nigga, what you in here for?
Oh, man, can I don't really feel like talking. I just want to be left alone.
Shit, man, come on.
Why?
We're all in this together. What you in here for?
Why are you talking so funny, sir?
The fuck you say to me? That attitude in there is going to get you shivved, man.
I'm sorry. I'm in here because I lipped off to a cop. I was trespassing, and now he's promised me a world of fines. So I didn't really do anything too bad.
Nah, shit, man. I know what you mean. And the cops come up, they go up to my girl, right? And I'm
Right.
like, oh, fuck this, man. I've been in trouble with the law, so I'm trying to, I'm trying to cool things down. My mistress, she's going all batshit. She stole, a fifth of vodka from a bar, and they're going all crazy and all that. The cops come up to me. They come up to me because I'm black, right? And they just start yelling at me, trying to get me.
I don't know if that was the reason, but
to
go ahead.
The fuck you say? Did you just interrupt my story, Fish?
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. Please continue with your story.
Nah, man, I don't want to talk to you about it.
Hey, wait. I'm pretty sure I've seen your image now that you've turned away.
The fuck you say?
No, were you ever on TV or something? I've seen you before. I know you from.
Nah, shit, man. I was on Cops this one time.
Oh yeah. Respect. What car theft?
Shit, homie. Murder.
Where are you going with this? You're the Ohio teddy bear lover.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
How did we get to murder?
I'm just telling you what I did.
All right. Wow, murder, man. You would think they'd have you somewhere else. What happened?
No, I killed the witnesses, so, No.
So you're a repeat offender. Where are your shackles? Why are they just letting you walk around here?
I'm only in here for a misdemeanor, man. Drinking in public and whatnot.
So the murder was a lie.
Well, no, man. I like your sneakers. Where'd you get them?
Did you ever masturbate a teddy bear in public? Let's get the show.
No.
Bravo! That was the Ohio. All right. So, I think we should move right along. I don't think that was the proper source material. Do you know who I was talking about when I said the Ohio teddy bear?
The Coney guy. Was it? No, not the Coney guy.
The guy that had...
Oh! Yeah, I was thinking about the Coney guy. Even now, that didn't make sense so well. But hey.
All right. So...
My scenario is more real. So next time you're in prison, you can think, oh, God.
So, not only was I confused, and not only was Owen confused, what the shit? What was all that?
I was just trying to roleplay a big, black, intimidating inmate.
All right. Well, from what I remember, the Ohio teddy bear lover was a scrawny teddy bear masturbator. Owen, would you...
got there eventually.
Would you... is there any more news you want to touch upon, or do you want to go right to Shigadino, Master Debater?
There's no real news, but hey, I would like to say thank you to Monique, or whatever, for sending in news. It's not great news. Condom company fined for using French town's name, but hey, it's something, and the thought is what counts.
We love thoughts.
So, before we move on to Master Debater, Jesus Christ, I'm dying over here. How about we try out the new game?
Oh, thank you, Lauren, for the news.
Stolen off of other people, called Questions Only. The basic premise is we're given a scenario. This week I've come up with a scenario, so I would like you to come up with a scenario. Email in waveofabsurdity@hotmail.com. Come up with a scenario
of absurdity@hotmail.com for those of you that like to hear the address a little slower.
Was I not eligible?
Go on. Shouldn't we save this for the game area?
No, it's a scenario.
Okay. Scenario. All right.
Well, you can only answer in questions. So this scenario that I've come up for is we're on a sinking ship.
Don't I get to come up with a scenario as well?
No, because we're both on the scenario. We're both on a sinking ship.
I know, but afterwards... All right, let's just do this.
It's only supposed to be a fun, 1 minute thing.
All right, fine.
And you can't take too long to answer.
Okay,
and
so...
if it's not a question, game's over.
Am I going first?
Would you like to?
You gonna wear that life jacket?
Why, are we thinking?
You didn't hear the announcement?
Was there an announcement?
You couldn't hear his voice?
Whose voice?
What's the name of the guy that runs the ship?
Do you think that would be the captain?
I'm not sure. Do you know anybody that can help us with this scenario?
Do you think that guy who's bleeding over there might have the answer?
Gosh, you really think that's blood?
Does it look like a chum bucket?
What's a chum bucket?
How could you not know? Are you not a fisherman?
Do I look like one?
Why aren't you wearing your life jacket?
Shouldn't there be one on an every chair?
I think you took way too long to answer that one.
No. Fine.
So tune in next week for another exciting Whose Line Is It Anyway? Questions only. But maybe a bit more fast-paced.
Alright, well, I just found out about it, alright? Suck it.
Alright, let's move on
Granny porn.
to everybody's favourite feature. Apart from Mamma Mia, that's a nice mouthful. It's time for...
Recording check.
Master Beta.
Master Debater. Round 9. I know you want to go ahead and tell everybody of the landslide. Owen won. There.
Okay, so...
Drum roll, please. No. Oh, 17 to whatever people agreed with logic.
So, a lot of people out there voted, which I do thank you for. You can vote by YouTube comments or on the Facebook. I upload a poll. It's very
Emails
simple.
mean nothing to the score, but they mean everything to me.
And for the subject of public toilets, I was against, Phil was for. Drum roll, please.
Instead of a drum roll, a quick anecdote. We were at Toys R Us, and I had to poo really bad. Didn't even go in the bathrooms. I was just walking towards it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm going to feel comfortable. And I held it in.
The winner is...
Owen.
me.
When I was younger.
23 to 7.
23 to 7. Well, you know what this means.
You got fucked up, Phil!
I know that most of our listeners are anal retentive. And I say that with love, because I'm into scat. We are going to do our common master debater format. 2 minutes, followed by a 2-minute rebuttal, then another set of 2 minutes, and a final minute closing each.
Okay, so we all know how it works. Random generator. Okay, jolly good.
Specifically, this is about porn involving people over the age of 75. Do we really need it? Agreed?
Sure, why not? I'm odds, Phil's even. Let's go. Number generator. Boop. 2. So Phil gets to choose who is pro and who is con-dom.
I think you're going to go pro, Owen. I think you are one that can handle... You can spin positive any porn. I'm confident.
I can spin flappy granny tits. That's fine. Yep. Now we do the number generator again to see who goes first. Ooh, 23. Oh.
You know, Owen likes to take the ladies on the old Chamberlain Drive. Were you mocking me, or is that
That's my horn.
Horn sound? Okay.
I'm going to let you go first, Phil.
All right. What am I
Ow.
against?
Yeah, yes.
Floppy, nasty titty freaks. Do we really want to see them? Think about it. Over the age of 75, by that point, most women have gone through a phase that a lot would consider, the end of sexuality. I know there's this big thing about, oh, you're over 65, you can still have sex with seniors. All right. I'm not even getting into that. I'm talking about porn over 75 existing. You can see it accidentally. I'm sure some of you have accidentally. But what is there that excites you? The answer is nothing. Okay? There are penises shriveled up, covered in hair. It looks, what's the word? Have you ever seen a worm coming out of an apple that's just completely deteriorated and full of fuzz? I mean, do you really want that in any porn section? Do you want to be able to accidentally stumble across that while you're trying to get in the mood? And if you're one of the few sets of people that get off on that and you're of under 75 age, because I don't see people at that age wanting to look at that shit. They're looking at younger hotties and man whores, okay? So if you're the younger sort and looking at that shit gets you off, well then you're a minority, super minority, in that you're barely calculable. And as far as porn's concerned, why are you looking at that? That is nasty. There's, beef curtains takes on, you could do the whole house at 75. Time?
20 seconds.
I think it's an abomination. And I'm not talking about, puritanical things. I'm talking about just killing horniness altogether. It does not inspire horniness in anyone. I don't think. It's nasty.
Time. I would take my time. Now, where can I start with this one? I think I can easily cut down my opponent by saying, just because it doesn't turn you on, doesn't mean it doesn't turn somebody else on. And you're taking a very Nazi stance against this. Just because it doesn't turn you on, you've got to abolish it all, which is absolutely ridiculous. Let's look at the cold, wrinkly facts here. Okay, say, if you do get turned on by this granny porn, who's it harming? It's not harming you. You're having a whale of a time. You're going at that slappy sausage like nobody's ever gone at that before. The people in the video, they're having a great time. Think about the needs of that woman. That woman probably hasn't felt that way for a very long time, so they're probably ecstatic that they can still get some and they're at their age. And I say, go for it, sister. And the men, I mean, let's face it, men just like it anyway, so, they're not really a factor to this. But how can you say, Phil, how can you say with an honest heart that these people do not matter? Every voice matters. How can you just easily dismiss those people who have such fetishes? I, for one, will do no such thing. I will embrace you. If you want to do it, hey, go for it. Whack off as many times as you want. Whack off to my grandmother. I'll give you some pictures. It's fine. Not that I would have any on there. I don't know why I said that. But hey. I'm just arguing because this subject is near and dear to my heart. Phil?
Yes.
I can't believe you would take such a horrible Nazi stance against this. This is ridiculous. To the people who enjoy it, I do not discriminate. Your voice counts, and I love you so much. And again, who's it harming? Is it harming you? Hell no, you're having a whale of a time. Is it harming the people in the videos? Unless it's a rape video, no.
10 seconds.
Wow.
I'm taking mine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and even. You made the reference to Nazi. That's nice and all, but I'm not trying to control anything. Oh, and it's a good thing you brought up rape, Owen. Always good. Just wanted to let you know that. So if rape turns you on, we should have all sorts of pornography about rape, huh? The idea is here not to ban things. We just don't need to produce any more granny porn. And yeah, sure, it doesn't turn me on. Oh, it doesn't really turn anyone on. That's the problem. 75, you're kind of nature is giving you signs at 75 saying, "Look, it's your turn now to just kind of enjoy sunsets and have those cigars you've been saving. Enjoy your wonder years. Don't fuck up with your plumbing or it's going to mess shit up." No. And people, I forgot to thank you also, Owen, being the connoisseur of porn. I made a mistake. Easily he could defend all sorts of porn, but we're 5 years away from octogenarian porn. Think about it. That porn has probably given birth to more porn stars too. It's an endless cycle. It's disgusting. You should not look at that. You should not get your jollies off of it. Not being a Nazi, being a realist. If that's what's getting you off, you're not helping the human race because they're way past the prime. You want to throw them some good loving, reward them. Nasty. Get them, pay somebody else to do it that services old people because they're probably pretty expensive. And don't, for the love of God, have them film it.
5 seconds.
Ever.
Alrighty. Well then, I'll take my time. Now, well, okay. I will rebuke my opponent's remarks about rape for, which I agree, rape is a terrible thing, and that's not what I'm defending. I'm not defending everybody's jollies. I'm defending everybody's jollies that don't hurt each other. I said that explicitly in the first half, so I don't know where the hell you're thinking I'm taking sort of all fetish rape bestiality scat thing going on, It doesn't hurt anybody. I'm going to get my grandpa up here. Grandpa.
That's cheating, by the way.
How's that cheating?
You're what? Oh, well, we're allowed to have more people? Go ahead.
Grandpa, come up here. Yeah. What you got to say about this Nazi who's trying to take away what people enjoy? And again, Grandpa, I'm going to say that. Yeah, I'm going to say this. It doesn't hurt anybody. Oh. You young whippersnapper. I fought against Nazis like you in the war right when I was done with this shit. I thought when I killed all those damn Nazis. Okay, Grandpa, get off the stage, please.
How often have you had sex recently in the past 2 years, sir?
Grandpa, would you like to answer that? The nurse gives me prune juice. Okay, Grandpa, please go. Jimmy,
time, just time.
I've got 20 seconds again.
Whatever.
There is fun involved, no harm. You should not be judged for what you like if it doesn't hurt anybody. You're a special person. I'm not judging you. Remember that. I accept you. I don't care what your fetish is, unless it's stabbing people or raping people. Then you're a bad, bad member of society, and you should be slapped on the wrist for that. But hey, I'll get to that in my closing 1 minute.
My closing minute is much better now that I have some time to think about this situation. Look, both ends of the age spectrum are bad as far as pornography goes. You jump down to the too young end. That's bad. You're harming children. They don't know what's up. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't film it. Other end of the spectrum, really, really old people. Brittle. Lots of problems. Yeah. Oh, here's my grandpa.
Well, what is it, son?
I'm your grandson, sir.
What do you need to know?
What happens when you ejaculate?
Well, my penis just makes dust now, and I broke my hip.
What I'm getting at is that it's dangerous.
Do you want to play a game of bridge?
It's dangerous. Old people having sex, and you shouldn't try to profit from it or get your jollies from it. These people are getting hurt. They're unwilling. They're not up there, 75, 80 years old, having sex. They're getting paid pennies and cat food. They need to live.
Oh, stop, reset. I'll take my minute now. I don't know
No fun, all harm, vote for Phil.
I don't know how many over 75-year-olds you've seen have sex, but let's think about the medical facts. Now, if you're over 75, there's a pretty good chance that your wood isn't going to work, so you're going to need Viagra. Viagra lowers the chance of heart attack and heart risk and whatnot. So it's got great beneficial effects. It's a great workout. You can connect emotionally with somebody. And hey, if you just want to, get your jollies by filming it, and somebody else can get their jollies by tottering themselves violently to what they're seeing on the screen is just a mess of dust and skin, who are you to say no? And that's absolutely wrong. A vote for Owen is a vote for neutrality. 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 Oh, it's real, monsieur. Yeah, monsieur. That's it. 5 minutes out.
All right. Remember, it counts only on Facebook and YouTube. But feel free to write in at waveofabsurdity@hotmail.com if you're hot under the collar about this whole subject, or if you have an idea that's absurd enough to be debated about. Nothing too heavy, nothing so specific that we need to learn something. Owen, I have another role-playing suggestion.
Oh, here we go.
Look, have you ever been to confession? Do you know what I'm referring to?
I haven't, but I know what it's about.
All right. Let's say I was a priest. Okay.
You get to be the priest in this.
Yeah. Well, you get to be the person, the schoolgirl that's attracted to priests. All right. So this is to help priest resist temptation. And we're in the little confessional. I don't know how it is for a lot of places, but
do I have to do a girly's voice?
No. I know you want to.
Hey, big boy.
So I am on the opposite side of that thing.
How old am I?
You are...
If I'm underage, they don't need any
13?
persuasion.
13. How about that?
Quids in already. Okay.
Puts you in the teen category.
Okay, so I'm attracted.
You're attracted to priests. Okay. And this is to help priests everywhere resist the temptation that is sexually assaulting children. Zhikung. I don't know if you know the words. It's bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It has been...
I was going to say, forgive me, Father.
And what be your crimes, child? I don't know why I'm... What be your crimes? Pot of gold.
Forgive me, Father. I've been a naughty girl.
When you say naughty, what do you mean by that?
I've just been having lustful thoughts over and over in my head, and I just can't get them out of my head.
Do these thoughts occupy your mind so that you can't learn?
All the time.
The devil often tempts us in the form of our carnal wants and needs. Perhaps it's something where you should just focus on something else. Direct your energies somewhere else.
I can't. It consumes me. I mean, my mind races. It goes a mile a minute, and I just can't stop thinking about it and how everything would feel. And I need to act on these urges that I'm having.
Are you wearing perfume?
I took it off my mummy's dresser. Yes.
Oh, no! It smells very good. I'm sorry. I'm not used to it smelling good. I don't know why that made me laugh. I guess I assume priests are constantly farting in that little box because they can't get out for a long period of time. Sorry. And back and roll.
I just don't know how to control my urges, and I was hoping for some advice.
Do you think your urges, are they going to hurt anybody?
No.
Well, what's wrong with acting on a little impulse? This is weird. This didn't go as as I thought it would. So
I'm just too scared to take the first step, and just rejection, but it just keeps playing over and over in my mind, and I'm just the more I think
All
about
right,
it,
stop. This is flawed. This is flawed. I apologize. If you don't edit this out and people end up listening to it, I'm sorry. Let's find out who won. Would you rather? And then we'll judge.
What's wrong with this feature?
I don't like the way it's going. It's going to turn into pseudo role-playing of you being a little girl and me being an old pedophile priest. I don't, it's just... They were supposed to end up sticking it to the hierarchy. Just... Let's check the emails.
Soon to be on iTunes. Not with this content. Hey, I was in character.
I
You
know.
broke it.
All right. So, last week, we asked listeners if Owen would rather be forced on a giant hamster wheel at work every day for an hour or drink only from a baby bottle every day. Now, if we scroll back in Skype, Owen has already answered this question, and I have disconnected him. Hang on. Let me just get him back in.
Phil fucked up and Skype closed. But what was the answer to the would you rather?
It was hamster wheel.
Whoa!
Yes, and we might be in a situation here, we'll have to double check, but I don't think anybody picked hamster wheel. Chris B., he wrote, Owen would rather drink from a baby bottle, because then when he went to get a drink, he would be sucking on a tit. It's a little weird out there.
I am not that smutty.
Cole H., personally, I believe he would prefer to use a baby bottle. I mean, a baby bottle is meant to emulate sucking on a mother's tit. Oh, we got a lot of complexes here. So obviously, Owen wouldn't mind that whatsoever. Besides, he could just unscrew the cap and drink from the plastic cup. Interesting take. That's thinking. We'll have to get back to his email because he asked a question. And let's see, did Lauren send an answer? Ooh, she sent a rather naughty email. We'll have to get to that. I don't think she sent an answer. Sorry, Lauren.
Why the fuck not, Lauren?
Okay, let's see. DDD Destroyer, our winner from... he's the Portal 2 guy.
Whoa.
Did he get his stuff?
A Lannister always pays his debts.
All right. Well, he didn't...
That sounded cooler in my head.
Well, nice reference.
It's Lord of the Rings.
Hi, Owen and the Fields. I'm here to give you my would you rather answer. This is from, our old pal whose name requires no equation, Gustav. Owen would rather drink out of the baby boodle.
Poodle.
Look at my answers in the belows. First of all, let's see the pros and cons with the hamster wheel. Cons. You're going to fucking die.
For an hour?
I know. If you ride the hamster wheel for work today... Oh, wait, for a work day. Maybe he heard wrong, but it's not for a work day.
Whoa, Gustav.
Since the human body can take that without passing out a couple of times or puking your lungs out. Interesting pros. You'll get those sweet abs. And anorexia, if you consider that a pro. All right, not quite sure he understood what was going on there. Let's just check out his pros and cons for the boodle. Pros.
Poodle.
Well, now he spells it right. You always have a bottle to drink from, and saying it's a baby bottle doesn't mean you have to have milk in it. All right. You can have vodka or maybe apple juice. Interesting. Cons. You may look a little ridiculous, but I doubt it considering a baby bottle kind of looks like a normal bottle. At least in Sweden it does. Oh, and people may laugh at you. Read the last line. Are you on that email?
No.
That's why I think Owen would rather choose the baby bottle and look a little ridiculous instead of dying. So, Gustav, thank you very much for your detailed answer. You're not in the drawing. Sorry.
Totally wrong.
completely wrong. And that's not even an email related to this. We have Thomas B. I think that Owen would rather drink only from a baby bottle because they are fucking awesome and require less running than, say, going on a hamster wheel. Good point. Wrong answer.
Wow, nobody got it. Threw out a
Yeah.
curveball there.
Let me just make sure. Not missing somebody. No, I don't think so. If we did, remember to forward the email that you sent. Go to your sent box so that we know you sent it. And then resend it to us. And we will re-enter you. So, do you notice anything? Am I missing something?
No.
What about
No,
David W? I don't have his second email, the one with the jokes. Gotta get that out.
that was just jokes. Horrible jokes.
Oh, not going to be read, are they?
They might do. They might do.
So it might seem like there's not a lot of contesting going on. Not sure what we're going to do with the bonus prize. That person missed out, yes?
Yes, they did not email after I sent like 2
Yeah, it was
warnings and a verbal warning over the podcast.
Well,
They still did not get to us.
It's been 2 weeks.
Jesus.
So
So as I almost die. So
that's $20 on Steam there floating around. We'll have to figure out.
let's figure it out now.
Wait. So is anybody else missing a prize or did not claim a prize?
No, everybody is paid.
Okay, Owen, what games have you given out in the past?
From what I can remember,
There was Saints Row 3.
Saints Row 3 and Portal 2. And I think there might have been another one, but I can't remember.
Was it a
I'm
weird
pretty sure
game,
there was
though?
another one. But hey, I
Alright.
don't remember.
Saints Row 3, what does that run, roughly?
On Steam right now, that is the retail price of $29.99.
Okay, what about Portal 2?
Portal 2 is $14.99.
Okay. So, that's roughly, give or take 2 pennies, $45 there in games.
It is actually, Phil, if you did maths.
Yeah, alright, $44.98, whatever.
Alrighty, good, yes. That's more money than I've earned doing these podcasts.
Rounding up, yes.
Yeah, well, we don't round up in this bitch.
I recall for the Would You Rather, 3, I think I've only ended up giving 2 out? 2, 3, how many? No, I have 3 receipts. So that's $39.99, so we're going to round up to $30.
So the most giving podcast in all history.
Yeah, so that's $75 in games given so far with $20 in the wings, and nobody wins this time. Little yo-yo action later on. But Owen, before we figure out what to do with that $20, do you not have another lateral thinking with yet another prize?
Do, and just so people know, I'm going to give you the choice. You can have LA Noire, the complete edition, or the Hitman collection.
Oh my... What's in the Hitman collection? How do I...
Hitman, Hitman 2, and Hitman Blood Money. That's 3 whole games. Or you can have the LA Noire, which comes with the 4 DLC packs, obviously. Good fun. There's naked ladies in that game, so... always a
FYI,
plus.
I'm playing Blood Money, not right now, but just last night I was playing Blood Money.
You should do a video on that.
And what? Well, yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm having a hard time on Pro with the keyboard. It's alright on the console, but...
Actually, I'm going to give both of those games away if Phil gets this one correct.
Alright, well, not to screw you over, people, but so far, and I don't care if people believe me or not, but I have not been, looking online or whatever, but I do know some of these, like I've heard them before, and I worry that those are going to be the ones like, fuck it, I'm giving it all away. And it's like one of the 3 that I've heard before.
Well, because this one is insanely hard. This is why
Right.
I've decided to throw
Okay.
those 4 games in.
I will try my best, people. Those that have listened this far, you should be on the edge of your goddamn
Okay,
seats.
here we go. 2 men went into a restaurant. They both ordered the same dish from the menu. After they tasted it, one of the men went outside the restaurant and shot himself. Why?
God. Am I going to get one question that I don't even know what I would ask?
Sure,
at
this answer's so long. You're never going to get it. I'll make an
Alright.
easier one next week, I swear.
He shot
These
himself.
games are going to be given away.
The guy said, I will bet you that I can cook a better... I'll bet my life that I can cook a better... Is it matter? Is there a food stuff? Say the thing again.
2 men went into a restaurant. They both ordered the
restaurant.
same dish from the menu. After they tasted it, one of the men went outside the restaurant and shot himself. Why?
My one question is going to be, is the answer directly related to what they ordered? Is it mentioned in the answer? The particular...
Well, yes. Yes.
Why would you kill yourself? If you knew you were going to die...
There was ice
well-
cubes in the food.
Well, I'm thinking of that fish that if you prepare it incorrectly, there's a chance you might die, and then... Do you die horribly with that? I don't know. Why would you go out and shoot yourself? Because you didn't want to die horribly, or because you made a bet, but you wouldn't really shoot yourself after a bet, would you? If I get my food before you, I'll blow my face off.
Never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it. This is the most ridiculous fucking thing.
But it is sort of, you indicated, if the food is responsible in a small way, possibly over.
I think this is like the most retarded one of them all.
He shot himself. One of them shot himself. I'm going to go with the puffy fish thing. The guy... That's
good lateral thinking.
Okay. But, however...
But you're wrong.
I got to hear
Okay.
this.
Don't interrupt until I finished, okay?
Can I make disparaging noises?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so the dish the 2 men ordered was albatross. They had been stranded for many years earlier on a desert island. When the man tasted albatross, he realized that he had never tasted it before. This meant that the meat he had been given on the island was not albatross as he was told. He correctly deduced that the eaten flesh... He had eaten the flesh of his son who died when they first reached the island.
What?
So basically, they were on a desert island before his son died. His friend lied to him to keep him alive. And when he ordered albatross, because he was like, oh, I had albatross before. It tastes nice. It wasn't albatross at all. It was his son.
All right. I don't know if some people remember possibly the 2nd or 3rd episode when I said that these types of things, the would you rathers, the lateral thinking, that they would be good if you weren't good socially, if you were kind of awkward, that you could use these. We were helping you break the ice. That's what these things are for. Not just contest, but we're here to help you break the ice in awkward social situations. Disregard this one. Because then you won't be invited. People be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I gotta go stab myself. See you later. So, all right. Well, I don't feel too bad about losing, but now I see the generosity. Fuck it. They can win it all if you get this. All right. Well,
I will make an easy one next week.
Where are we? Let's do some viewer news.
That was so easy.
I know. Let's read some of the, not viewer news, the viewer mail. There's something I personally need to address. And move on to mouthfill. How does that sound? We missing anything? What to do with the $20? Maybe we can.
We should just go. It was episode 7, so we should just pick another random email that's in the episode 7 folder.
All right. Can we put that on hiatus for a moment?
Sure.
I mean, do you want to take care of that this episode? No ifs, ands, or buts?
We can do.
All right. But you have no objection to waiting?
No.
Okay. But that person is out. We're on record as, sorry, 2 weeks. You missed your claim.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to the mail. And this is Cole H. again, who had the mother's tit answer. Love the show, you guys. Keep up the good work. Watched every episode so far. Even went back to check back the 2 episodes I missed on vacation.
Didn't you already read that one?
Did I? No. Also, would you rather be a useless Goomba or a lazy, normal, not the fat bastard's Half-Life zombie? Did I?
Not the useless Half-Life
Yeah,
fat...
alright.
What? Zombie?
Yeah, no. This is new. All right, let me start over again. This is just somebody that either... Cole, either repeated yourself, or this is somebody else who happened to have gone back. Which I find that hard to believe. Sorry. Love the show, you guys. Keep up the good work. Watched every episode so far. Even went back to check back the 2 episodes I missed on vacation. Also, which would you rather? Be a useless Goomba or a lazy, normal, not the fat bastards, Half-Life zombie? So, I'm confused.
Your destiny lies with me. Obi-Wan knew this to be true.
Yeah. So,
I think I would be...
So wait, what's a Goomba then, if it's not?
How do you not know what a Goomba is?
Just tell me what it is. I probably know what it is.
Okay, Mario. You know those...
Yeah,
walking
okay, Mario, yes.
with the-
All right, it is Mario. Yes, I understand, yes. I'm good to go. What would you rather be?
And what was the other one? Oh, fat... what?
Or a lazy, normal, not the fat bastards, Half-Life zombie?
Oh, I would rather be a lazy zombie. Why not?
Yeah.
It's an easier life.
Yeah, you kind of wrote me in with lazy. He also writes...
Fuck work.
Also love the addition to the intro. Nice. Now a question for Phil. Why didn't you play video games as a child? Where did you get
Phil.
that? I personally did a shit ton, though I was born at a different time. However, I assume my father is about your age, and he played games quite frequently as a child. I did play as a child. I stopped for a while. Don't let one Halo
wasn't
game...
around back then.
What? Don't let one Halo game indicate... I've played games. I just haven't kept up. I used to be quite the gamer. I assure you. I got offended.
Oh, he was a bloody Pong champion in his days.
I got a little offended at that. I mean, I know you didn't mean it that way, but I was like, that son of a bitch. Okay. Do you have the news open? Do you want to read Lauren's news? It's got a joke in it and a sexually suggestive picture.
Click. The Lauren Files. Dana. Dearest Owen and Phil. Why do people put my name before yours? That usually happens. It's the Phil and Owen show. It's the Owen and Phil thing. Who cares? Attached is a picture my niece sent me. That was a conversation with myself. Attached is a picture my niece sent me a couple of weeks ago. Since Phil brought up that it might be ending. Oh God, Phil, why? I found this to be the appropriate time to show you. She said, if/when Owen and Phil end the podcast, they need... Oh, she said pood. If they end the podcast, they need to have one of those epilogue thingies. You know, like the scenes at the end of a movie that show you what happened to the characters after the movie took place. If they do have an epilogue, this should be in it. Also, I swear, this is not me in the picture. Or is it? Let's have a look at this picture quickly.
Yeah.
I will describe it for the viewers. It is the penguins from Madagascar, what only appears to be groping a lady with their flippers, and The caption says, Lauren finally gets to meet Owen and Phil. They were very distinguished gentlemen.
That's not the picture I have.
They even dressed up for the momentous occasion. You don't have a picture of us as penguins trying to rape Lauren.
No. Mine shows 2 Smurfs. Wow. This is messed up.
Why did you have 2 Smurfs?
No, I'm just kidding. I have the same picture.
Nothing new in this world of Lauren, so here's a joke. How does a penguin build its house? How does a penguin?
I'd read the answer, but I looked at a different email. How does a penguin build its house?
It glues it together!
Oh!
That's still the most common penguin jokes. I am not impressed. Hopefully that's good enough for you. It's shit. The podcast is hilarious arse. Keep up the great walk. Much love, Lauren.
Oh, she's so nice.
She's the only one that bothers to email in. Without her, the show would be nothing.
I know. I am going to use the rest of the viewer mail to also take care of the yo-yo prize, which I'm not explaining to anyone. People that know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about. That's all I gotta say.
Persnickety.
Yes. So, gotta jump back to DDD Destroyer, the winner of Portal 2. Hello, Owen and Phil. Don't take offense. It's in alphabetical order. What do you guys? I sat down to watch the podcast with a positive attitude, thinking that maybe you'd read my letter. You did. Pretty much laughed out loud throughout the whole reading, and my sister came in to check what was going on with me. Hopefully you told your sister to mind her own GD business.
Nice PG there.
Huh?
That was nice PG censoring.
Well, his sister might have popped in there, and I wouldn't...
I'm actually going to pop in at the exact same time.
Whore cunt! And Phil, that is how people seem to be saying my name, by double, tripling, more ridiculous numbering my Ds. Keep it up and you'll break the D record. Hey, try to get some tempo, son. Alright, I'm doing a harmony. D, D. Oh, great, now you stop. Destroyer.
You had your chance.
I'm glad that you at least partially like the topics, but this time I sadly won't provide any. I'm out of inspiration. Next time, maybe. And pre-snickety? Close enough. I rewatched that final thing to get it, but it still seems wrong to me. Ah well, worth a shot. You're in! I'm completely at a loss regarding the debate. That's why we didn't hear from him for maybe the first time ever. My initial thoughts were that Phil won it. Then I had doubts and thoughts that Owen was better.
Oh, yeah.
Then I thought again, and I couldn't come to a conclusion. I'll vote next time. You son of a bitch. You vote no matter what. Thanks for emailing.
I think if you're going to keep threatening the viewers, I'm going to have to knock a few votes off you.
Oh, well, no, see what happens here. As for the Portal 2 copy thing, I'm not sure. Blah, blah. All right, you got that. You can post something obnoxious in the comments if you please. Yeah? Well, why don't you accept my friend request, then I'll post some obnoxious things on your shit. I'm waiting, looking, got an eye on you, Destroyer. So he is one of the people that is going to be in the raffle, the yo-yo raffle. Next is Thomas B. Hi, Owen and Phil. I love the podcast.
Hey, I'm ahead again. What? Nothing.
I love the podcast. I listen to it whilst playing RuneScape. I will be... What?
Gotta get my cooking napkins.
I will
Gotta
be...
get my wood chops. Gotta slay the frost dragons. Gotta get them dragon bones. Damn those bots.
sad
Shagax,
to see it
Sigoplex,
end.
why you no get rid of bots? Sigoplex!
And hope that you will
They
continue the
reset my
series.
stats!
I think that Owen won Master Debate. No, there's nothing to
I love
say.
you.
If you could tell me the best anagrams for his name, I would be grateful. I think that Owen would rather drink only from a baby bottle. Oh, you got it wrong. If I did win the yo-yo, reply and let me know. That would be amazing. Hey, I'm replying. You didn't win, but I'm replying. That's the part you're implying is amazing.
He's
hey.
in the draw.
Keep up, huh?
He's in the drawer.
In the drawer.
The drawer.
Draw,
for the
draw, draw.
yo-yo.
Yes, your brain damage language. Okay, we have.
What?
Hello, Phil. It is time to get down to business. I want a new yo-yo, not your old dirty string thing. Well, guess what? Sorry, that wasn't him saying that. I am one of the 4% and I need more money. Okay. Persnickety. Do you even know what this is? I just don't even know. Well, some of us do. Some of us look it up. It means fussy about small details. Anyway, hose.
You about my language skills.
Anyway, Jose, I guess. Not anyway, hose. Hope you read this, Phil. You better be starting to fade away. Oh, wait, I should be reading this. Hope you read this, Phil. You better be. Tell Owen it's going to be okay. He wanted me to fade away.
What's going to be okay?
Also tell Owen I live
Come
in Estonia.
back.
He lives in Estonia, and if he remembers his live streams, his name is Fat Boy. If he remembers, he will be off the hook. Boo! I'm a ghost. Do you remember Fat Boy?
I do.
Are you off the hook? Or is he off the I'm a forget.
I don't know. He's the one that made me cheat in GTA.
He's the reason
Amazing.
why I couldn't make you type in skateboard. He already tainted you.
He did.
Oh.
He did.
All right. We have David W., who didn't actually send in the word. Wait, you must check his joke email. Does that have the word in it?
Oh, let's read his email, shall we?
He
We'll
sent
read it
he
right
sent
now.
his address.
He sent it in the subject line.
Ah, yes, my bad. David W. Gonna just put your address in there already, you presumptuous bastard. You're in the raffle.
Shall I read his email?
Sure, I will assign these people a number.
Okay. His other email is titled Jokes. He's got 3 jokes for us.
Okay.
What is black and white and red down below?
Uh.
The description.
Oh, very good, very good.
What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea.
Oh dear.
Who was Phil's 4,000 subscriber?
Was it him?
Me! The Questmaster! YouTube.com/user/the Questmaster.
Wow.
He's
Freaky.
cleverly and nonchalantly shoved his YouTube channel.
Well, I appreciate that. It was a massive landmark for me, having a nice round number. Well, thanks, Mr. David W. And so that's 4 people. Yeah. So how are we going to do that random number generator? All right. David W. will be 1, 2, 3. Fat Boy, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, wait, that's not going to work out at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just do
7,
2, 4,
8.
6, 8.
Yes. So,
And if there's any spare number that turns up, I will choose.
9s and 0s are left over. We're
Okay.
using
If there's a thing, I will choose.
All right, seems. So, David W. 1 and 2, Fat Boy 3 and 4, Thomas B. 5 and 6, and Raphael, not Raphael, it's Raphael. He is 7 and 8.
Okay.
I don't. Can you random number it for me? I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Phil.
I'm paying attention to the people.
Okay, random, go, 48.
Ah, that would. All right. Now here's the problem, though, Raphael. Before we go, all right, Raphael, you win simply because. But we now have to institute some sort of. You can't win 2 things in a row. Can't do that to Raphael right off the bat.
Wait, did he win? What did he win?
He won Portal 2 last time.
So?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying in the future.
It's a
I know it's a yo-yo. Still.
Come on, we're gonna.
All right, my opinion is that I'm sure every other person that didn't win something, as opposed to the people that just won 2 things, will agree with me. So, congratulations, Raphael.
Yo-yo.
You have won a used yo-yo. You're not the one that said you wanted a new one, because that would suck.
Hopefully, you're in the
Oh, wait.
US.
Well, it doesn't matter, really, but... Well, yeah, you're going to have to email in again, whether... It's up to you. If you want to give your address, I will send you my yo-yo. If you don't want to give your address, type in a name. Well, you heard it. You know what to do. And then Owen will read funny anagrams of your name at a later date and time. So get back to us. And it's time for me to get something to eat. I'll let Owen introduce what's coming up.
It is time for the feature that everybody stays for. Now, I know the analytics say, hey, only 4% stay. But everybody skips to this feature. The feature that not only has rocked the podcasting world, but has rocked interstellar space as well. It is the feature that we all know and love, recently changed to non-crunchy foods. Even though Phil explicitly told me during our talks off the podcast that, hey, I've got to eat crunchy food all the time. I'm like, fine, I'll see if I can, give you some ideas for crunchy food. Yeah, oh, I'm going to drink some soup. How is that crunchy, Phil? How is that crunchy? But it doesn't matter anyway. It's time for... Mamma mia! That's a nice mouthful.
I have 4 tasty Oreo cookies here.
Oh, noises.
One's busted.
It's got to be broken to be ate, Phil.
No, I eat them like a normal person.
So they don't get broken in your mouth?
Well, no. I usually break the cookie. Well, yeah, I break the cookie in half.
All right, then. Yeah, it's fast word problems.
All right. It's not a problem. It's called a preference, not a problem. All right.
My cookie's broken. Now I have to go back and get another one.
Oreos were created in a New York City bakery where they were sold in a tin for 25 cents a pound.
That's not bad. It's
The
bloody good
cookies.
value.
Check this. The cookies were created with British customers in mind. They were
Really?
Yeah. I never knew that. Even though the creamy center has traditional vanilla, Nabisco has introduced other flavors too. Now you can find an Oreo with a chocolate center, and in some places, green tea flavor Oreos. That's a
Minty.
new. Yeah. Oreo's original recipe called for pork fat to create the creamy center. Pork fat. Why didn't I get milk? Oh. I put my throat right up there. And that.
That's another award-winning feature. Done and dusted.
All right.
And now I believe it has come to everybody's favorite part of the show, where I say goodbye, Phil.
Goodbye, Owen.
I'm gonna do an Owen's life update in under 10 seconds. You ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. I'm back at college. I'm in hospital with physiotherapy, and my sister's going away for Australia for 3 weeks. Goodbye, everybody.
Take better care of yourselves than you were when you started listening to this.
No, Phil to do a duo, cause he had stopped his damn recording. but I will carry on, even though you cannot hear him. No, Phil. No, Phil, ill.